we have the world's biggest mess going on at the back of our shop. We're gonna try to straighten it up. It's a rainy day. We've been working all day, but Donnie wants to, look, he's gonna back into his truck. Surely he's not. No, he got it. I shouldn't have double guessed him like that. We're trying to clean this up back here, and we got this racking that we're gonna use. So it ought to be pretty entertaining. We're gonna see what we've got in this big pile over here. And then we're gonna see if we can straighten it up. I know some of you folks like seeing things get organized. So he's parking the one truck, and the other truck is the one that he's driving home. So we've got plenty of room, but this area back here has been a problem for a while. I'll let Donnie tell you. Donnie?
Yes?
Why is there so much crap back here? We're building economies.
We've got to have all kinds of stuff.
So we're going to try to clean this up, and we'll show you a little bit of what we find as we go through it. Then we're going to put it up, and then we're going to try to organize this whole back corner here and see if we can get it where we can actually get to some of this stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
How organized you got these videos?
How organized do I have these videos? I got them organized all to heck. I got all of them.
Well, you know this thing's going to be like a year long. It's got to be.
So at the finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, by the way, he's not sweating like a groundhog. It's been pouring down the rain all day.
I got caught in the rain.
All right, so what are we going to do first, Donnie?
We're going to move all that.
So I'm going to pick up some of the smaller stuff, get it out of the way, put it wherever it goes, and Donnie's going to start moving the big stuff. We've got a not a forklift, what do they call it? Skid steer. We're going to use to move it. So let's show them a little bit of what we got over here, Donnie. So it's just junk. So these are the cables we pulled out of the ground at the mobile home.
Yeah, but this is straight copper.
Yeah, it's like straight and real nice stuff.
So that's, you know, a couple $100.
Got a couple tanks for your welder.
That's cutting torch tank and a welding tank.
Got some PEX pipe here. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's been there about 10 minutes.
Got a stove?
Got a stove that Nikki gave us.
Yep.
We've got a couple windows for a mobile home.
For a mobile home. The guy was going to throw them away, so I had to get those.
We've got a ladder here that I believe has been damaged.
It has been damaged, but we're still using it. That's a good one.
Okay. There's a mailbox. I see two mailboxes.
We've got to keep mailboxes we're buying.
You see the hoarder mentality, right? See now the filth down here? This is stuff that predates us.
Yeah, we did not do
We did not do that. When we bought the building, it was already like that. Okay, there's an Igloo cooler there.
That's a cooler we use when we go out on jobs.
I see a lock set that's half in there.
Yeah, we need that.
Front door of a mobile home or something. Here's some hedge shears.
Come on now, Ronnie.
I did not do that.
Come on, Ronnie.
We have a place for that and everything in its place.
Look,
We have a lock area.
this right here is how they put in mobile homes. It just slides in the door. You don't even screw it in.
All right. We have a lock area. If you look, there's some paintbrushes.
Yep.
We have a paintbrush area. There are several brooms and mops that we are not using. We're always looking for a broom. Look, Donnie, we done found the mother load. Look at that one.
It's even got some.
That's a lib man. I can tell by looking at it. Woohoo! See what the name of that one is.
This one?
No, the green one here. What's that say?
Lib man.
Lib man. Yeah, I got one at the house just like it. Thought the name was kind of funny. So anyway,
OSB.
OSB. Donnie stockpiles OSB. See how it's two different colors?
But the problem is,
If he gets a good deal, he's like, yes, please.
the problem is OSB keeps fluctuating, going up and down, up and down, up and down.
So when it gets down, we go, yeah.
So I bought 100 sheets, 150 sheets at $7.
Yeah.
Well, it jumped to $50, and I sold, I don't know, 20, 30 sheets, and paid for all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So then I ran out. So I said, I
Yeah.
ain't going to get caught like this, but I want $7.
Yeah.
It ain't never got to $7. But this stuff got to $8, so I went ahead and bought it.
All right. So below it there is a bunch of wood we had cut. Oh, no, that's flooring
Flooring
that we need.
that we need
Like right now.
So
Next week we're going to need that, so that's definitely got to come out. All of this wood, there is a local sawmill. Guy's awesome. What's his place?
True
South.
South.
True
South sawmill.
Yeah, he's our guy. He's here local.
True Southern
in Jefferson.
Sawmill. Maybe it's True Southern.
True
Sawmill.
Southern. It's the sawmill in Jefferson. He's the only one. He's a good dude. So he cuts us a bunch of stuff whenever we need it, and we get a good deal. So all that wood down there, we cut because we're going to actually use it for some exposed wood inside of one of our buildings. But that'll be on another video. You'll see that later.
Then we got beams out here in the front.
We got some beams that we needed, some 2x10s. Sometimes the floor joist if something's rotted.
Then
You
with
need that.
extras that we had after we did some other stuff.
Show them these stools, Donnie.
These are cool.
Those are the old stools from a counter. You know, like a Woolworths counter?
The soda fountain.
A soda fountain. We've got one.
Got a soda fountain. I've got 4 chairs.
So we may install that in something eventually.
I got an old mobile home door that was I bought some windows and they made me take the door, so I took the door. I've got a bunch of 2x4s. We bought those cheap. If y'all know anything about 2x4s, they spiked at about $10 or $11. No, I did not pay that.
We got in good, people.
We got in at under 3, so we bought a bunch of. I got treated, non-treated, and studs and non-studs.
What's this here, Donnie? Why is it taped shut? You got a body in there?
God almighty.
Oh, yeah, let me edit that out. I forgot. I'm not supposed to say that.
This cooler right here.
We won't talk about what's in that.
Yeah, this cooler, I got this in case every time I butcher a cow, I need to take this home so I have extra.
Yeah. Okay, what's that above it there?
This here is nothing. That's hand sanitizer.
We'll get rid of that.
These are tarps.
Tarps, don't need those.
Another stove. We might use this.
One has
We might use this right
committed Harry Carey here.
We might actually use
It's a stove. It's like an insert stove.
that looks pretty good. We might need now. So
These
TVs.
TVs, I don't know anything about where they. We'll put them up somewhere. We definitely want to. I mean, I think you should save your TVs.
I got doors over here.
This is one of our door areas. We have a couple door areas.
Mobile home doors, mobile home exterior doors, mobile home interior doors.
Different sizes.
We gotta have a couple left.
So we got them.
Mobile home windows. We got to have windows all the time. So I got a few of those sitting.
There's a battery. That's
Battery
extra.
for the car. Another tarp sitting here. Some cedar. Cedar? Nope, that's brick.
Pieces of brick.
I don't know what that is.
Those can go by.
Yeah, that's a
There's a truck tailgate over there. We had that, I think, in one of our videos already.
soda, Coca-Cola circle.
Coca-Cola sign at the front of a John Deere Gator.
I got that gator.
A transmission lift,
Engine hoist.
engine hoist.
Engine stand.
There's some kind of table there that I think Gene left in here.
Yeah, Jim left that. That needs to go in the trash.
We'll probably trash that.
There's some trim over there for a mobile home. We're probably going to have to get out.
And then
use it.
all that wood back there is just, it's not really scrap, it's just odd pieces. So, there might be a 12-foot 2x4 in there that we got somewhere, or there might be a
4-foot 2x4.
Yeah, 4 foot, or a 1x10 by 14, just weird stuff. So there's just all kinds of lumber over there, and sometimes you need it.
So we're going to have to go through a lot of that.
You throw away one of them freaking boards, and then you got to go buy one, and it's $38.
But we're fixing to throw a bunch of them away.
Yeah. So we got to. So here's what we're trying to do. We got these racks, actually from a historic building in a historic town near here.
Yes.
And they took all the stuff off the racks, wanted to sell them. We said, yes, please. We went and picked them up. And the unique thing about them is they're 6 feet wide, which is kind of weird. We don't see them like that very often. Usually they're 3 feet wide.
Yeah, and we wanted the wider ones because we're putting OSB and units and stuff underneath them and on them. So we want the wider ones. So
we would like those, which are 20 feet long, basically. We're going to set them up 20 feet long, to be back there against that wall with things on them.
Yep.
That's our plan. So we're going to get at it.
Hopefully.
Oh, this is much better, Donnie. Oh yeah, boy, I'm glad we did this. This is freaking awesome.
Me too.
Much cleaner.
I don't know what the hell
Put these brooms right back where they go. I guess we could use. Nah, I'm not going to use them. Put them back where they go.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
what'd you do to that with that broom that was right here? I need it.
You're going to use it, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I get it. Don't worry about it. I get it. Maybe, and this part over here is real dirty. I'll be back with it in a minute. That stove might get dinged up a little bit. We'll see. He thinks big, people. He thinks bold. I hope he thinks about my shin. Call that largely successful. So that thing has a it has a lawnmower engine in it. So we've got some beams over there that are metal trusses, basically. We got to try to get them out of there if this thing can get them. Maybe he needs me to go lift up one side. He missed one. Got so much stuff in the way, it's a problem. We got some kind of issue here. Now folks, he wants me filming this, okay? Don't blame me. There we go. Up, 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 and away, baby. So we just need to move them back 6 feet so we can build those racks. He's trying to go up above that transmission stand, and he's going to try to spin them without hitting the wall. That worked pretty good. I think he's abandoned the stove. He don't care about that stove, I don't think. That's a good one, folks. I'll bet that's a Whirlpool or a Maytag or a Kenmore. It's gonna be a good one. That's the part of the stove that's in the cabinet. You can't see it. They don't want to stick up. That's all right. We'll stand them back up here in a minute. That's gonna try to get the last one, I'll bet, knowing him. It's okay, people. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it, people. It's all right. People, it's fine. Don't worry, people. What are you so worried about? Oh, no, I got to get those. Hold on a second. You need to be, I need to go in with it a little bit. Here comes the fun part. Yeah, you're good. I don't know, man. Doesn't quite have it. Oh, he did have it too. No, didn't. He's hitting it over here. He might be able to lay it down and go pick that side up. He got it. If it'll. He's in a cage, so if that falls, it won't hurt him because there's a cage. We don't think it's gonna fall anyway, but I gotta stay way back. He got him up there. We might have to push him a little bit. Well, he must have not liked it. I think he's gonna do one side at a time. There we go. Now he's got it. And I think like that, he can push them around, put them wherever he wants them. That's a good 2x4, Donnie. I mean, I don't want you putting that 2x4 up there. I might need that for something. It's tight in here, people. That's why we're trying to clean up. Boy, you look beat, Donnie.
Beat. I don't know exactly what to do here.
What's the problem?
Them uprights ain't designed to take weight like that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
And them things are pretty heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to put 6 of them up there or not.
Yeah, that might not be a good idea.
So that's what I'm sitting here debating.
We'll figure something out. So we have decided that those things are too heavy. We can't really do that. Put them up there on those top braces. Those aren't supposed to support weight, like you said. So we're not gonna do that. But then we started thinking, we could just take those over to the farm and leave them outside. They're not gonna hurt anything. That's what they're built for. But we need to put them somewhere where we can get to them, which would be right here. But we need to move this stuff first. We've been throwing away. So we threw away a bunch of wood that looked damaged, or we had a problem in that building where we had powder post beetles. So some of the wood had powder post beetles in it. You can tell because they have little holes. So we got rid of some of that, and Donnie's cleaning that whole corner out there, so we can slide that pallet into it to get it out of the way. And we got the stove out of the way, some of the stuff that was here out of the way. Straightening up. So it's a long time later, people. We've been working. We're getting it. Donnie decided no time like the present to take it to the farm. It's like 10 o'clock at night. He's got to be at work at 5. Now, we don't need to do this. We're just doing this because we decided to do it. We just bought those racks today. So they decided no time like the present to put up the racks. So we put up the racks and we're getting it a little straightened out. So let me go give you a tour of what we've done so far. So we took the big pallet that was in the way. We got it straight on the pallet and then got it in there. We cleaned up all the crap that was there that wasn't how it ought to be. And then we took all of our 2x4s and we put them right there. And we built the racks up around them. And then we took some of the 2x material that we had and made a shelf, you know. What? Decking. That's what it's called. Decking. And then we put some runners in there, but we put them sideways so they're not on just one board, you know. And we got 2 stacks of OSB. You'll notice it's a little shuffled, but it's all right. It all made it up on there. And then we have a whole other section over here that we haven't put anything in yet. So we've got this stuff over this way, though. Donnie's juggling it. Pro move, people. So he was going to take the other truck. Ooh, if he doesn't back into those. I don't know how he saw those. So he's going to drive that truck instead. We loaded the other ones on the other truck. we're truck juggling, you know. And so now we got to move this stuff out of the way, and then we're going back in the other truck. Take two, y'all. So we've got this here. We've got all this about cleaned up. We're cutting this telephone pole up because some of this stuff's got powder post beetles in it. If you don't know what that is, they bore in and they eat it from the inside out there. So we're just better off to cut it. And this one's kind of rotted down here on this end. So we're gonna cut it in the middle and get rid of it. It was part of a thing that we took down. This here, some old chicken house truss, or some old chicken house furring strips. We use them on a building here in town. We basically needed a bunch of 1x4s, and 1x4s was like $1.30 a foot or something. So I went and bought 20-foot long chicken house truss board, or batting boards, or whatever you want to call it, a stripping. So we bought, I don't know, 300 or 400 of them. Had to de-nail them all, and we got them all de-nailed in. We put them on the roof, and we screwed tin to it, so we had an air gap underneath it. So that's what we did with those. They're still pretty good, so I'm gonna set them to the side here. Set them under here. We've been going through the lumber here, and the stuff that ain't no good, we've been throwing away. Stuff we can't find no use for. I've got just about this whole shelf done. I got about 3 foot left on it. Maybe 4 foot left, 3 or 4 foot left on it that I got to do. I don't really want to use new lumber for it, so we're going to play around and wait and see if we get some more lumber. I'll probably just slide some of these over a little bit and you know, pick up this stuff, sweep up the floor, get it all cleaned up here. I got some 2x12s over there I could use, but I don't think I want to use those. I think I got another project for those in mind, so I'll use those on something else. I've got a couple little random things over here I got to clean up, but other than that, we'll be good. We're going to cut this post in half, throw it on the truck, and sweep up, clean up, see what else we can get into today. So, okay, here y'all, here we go. After it's cleaned up, everything's swept up and cleaned up. That was way out there to where that water hose is, right there. Basically, that water hose runs up, and I got a dehumidifier running, trying to get moisture out of the building. It's running, and the water hose is running down here, running out the back, so it can run nonstop. So basically, there you go. We got it all done. We got it all cleaned up. It only took us about 1.5 years, something like that. But, you know, these things are work in progress. It don't happen overnight, so that's what it is. Me and Ronnie stayed when we started. We stayed till about 1:30 that night, 2 o'clock, something like that. And then we went and did a bunch of other things, and then we come back, stayed another 2 nights here, and then it ended up being about 3 or 4 days, you know, of constant, non-stop work. We still got a lot more to do, like all up and through there, but this section here that we was doing, it's done. It is done. We even swept over here. So it is done. Done. That's the way I like projects. Thumbs up for filming. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.